Welcome to Tech Talks with Holly, episode number 5. I am still in snowy Denver, but another guest today. So today I have Jeff Pratt with Cable Finder. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about who Jeff is, who Cable Finder is, and then hear directly from Jeff. So first, Jeff Pratt is a cable industry veteran with sales channel experience with both carriers and partners. Presently, he is the Vice President of Strategic Alliances at Cable Finder, which means he's responsible for the strategy, account management, and business development of the TSDs, call centers, and digital channels. Prior to Cable Finder, Jeff managed the residential authorized partner channel for Spectrum, where he supported over 100 partners in his portfolio. On a personal note, Jeff lives a very active lifestyle with his family in Colorado, and he enjoys coaching youth football. So welcome, Jeff, to Tech Talks with Holly.
Hi, thanks for having me, Holly. Appreciate you bringing all the snow from Florida as well.
Bad timing on my part, but it's pretty. It's just cold. But we're inside, so it'll be good. So Jeff, again, excited to learn about Cable Finder. I have a feeling a lot of people in the audience have probably heard about it, but excited to kind of hear more from you. Who Cable Finder is, the value you bring to the marketplace, what the tool is, what it does for the channel. So, I did mention you the Vice President of Strategic Alliances, but what does that really mean?
Yeah, what that means is I'm all things Cable Finder. So with my main focus in working with our TSD partners to ensure they're getting what they need from the platform, increasing their usage and their adoption throughout the platform, and what enhancements would they like to see in the future, and in turn we get them aligned with our dev department and get it rolled out.
Excellent. So you just mentioned some of probably what you're working on and what you're doing, but when you talk about that, what does that really mean for our partners, for the TSDs that you referenced?
Sure. So a couple examples as far as some of the priorities that we're working on right now. From a dev perspective, we're very close to rolling out contract upload. And this is just yet another game changer for Cable Finder. And what that is you'll be able to generate a contract and then upload it into Cable Finder, and it'll automatically marry it up with the quote that was presented to that partner, and then be integrated into the partner's back end system. So it just eliminates more swivel chair processes and just helps us streamline the cable selling process even more than what we've already done today.
Well, I love the comment you made earlier. It sounds like, it launched, right? But as you continue to evolve, you're listening to your customers, the TSDs, and finding out what could you do better to improve it, what kind of dev work can be done, and that's shaping what you're rolling out.
Well, that's exactly right. With Cable Finder, our core value is streamlining the cable selling process. And in doing that, what we've done is we've saved our partners time, energy, money, resources on the back end, so they can reallocate those resources for more operational sort of tactics to revenue generating activities. And so there's no one else out there that does what Cable Finder does.
Excellent. So in terms of what you just said, what you said, what you're doing, you're the best at what you do. But why you? Why Cable Finder? If I'm considering, reaching out to you to learn more about the tools, if it's good for me, what value would you say you bring to the marketplace? If your key differentiator, if you will.
Yeah, you bet. We are the only platform out there to where you can conduct serviceability on an address. You could quote that particular office location and contract all within one flow within seconds. Where prior to Cable Finder, this would take several hours, days, weeks, and communications with your channel manager, between the partner, between the provider, and here Cable Finder is able to do it in 90 seconds.
Wow.
I'd say the other game changer is the multi-site lookup tool that we have. You can upload up to 1,000 addresses within Cable Finder, and within a few minutes, we will spit out who is the serviceable provider at that particular address, and again, saving weeks of time for the user, for our partners. And I think we're so far ahead of any competition that's out there. And with some of the other enhancements that are in our product roadmap product roadmap that I talked about, like contract upload, we will then be that much farther ahead that partners and distributors will have no choice but to come to Cable Finder because we're the only game in town.
That's awesome. Well, and like you just saving time. Time is money.
That's exactly right.
So that's important, and it sounds like that self-sufficiency piece. You don't have to be. I mean, I feel like one thing with what that's happened throughout the pandemic is the virtualization and kind of being able to work from anywhere. It sounds like really that tool enables people to do that. You don't have to necessarily be in an office, or you don't even have to wait for your channel manager to respond. You can get some of this information at your fingertips.
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, before Cable Finder, selling cable is such a complex process with multiple different platforms and applications. Your partner agent had to swivel chair between them all. Meanwhile, with the communications, and we've been able to streamline all of that into one simple process.
So I would say, really just to kind of round out what we just discussed, is there any final thoughts that you want to leave the audience with regarding Cable Finder?
Well, a couple things come to mind. One is I'm just really excited about what's on our product roadmap, and that's coming out soon. We're going to have some exciting announcements here in the next couple weeks. And secondly, we'll look excited to see all of our partners at Channel Partners here in 3 weeks or so. So we're working hard on that. We're doing a couple great things. We're going to be providing transportation from the airport to the Venetian, all powered by Cable Finder, and then also working with our provider partners and throwing another party. So
awesome.
Yeah, and then we'll be demoing in multiple distributor booths as well. So we're going to be pretty busy over the next couple of weeks.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like a lot of good things in the pipeline. So if anyone is interested in finding out more about Cable Finder, meeting Jeff, it sounds like Vegas is a great place to do it. He has a lot of things going on there. So I do like to round these out, Jeff, with just a fun fact about you to let the audience just get to know you a little better as a person. So what would you say is, usually I have like a canned question. I'm just going to kind of make this one random. What's just an interesting fact about you that people probably don't know about you?
Well, this isn't, it's an interesting fact. It's not going to be fun for me, but I am competing in the Ironman World Championships in St. George, Utah in May. So I didn't qualify for it. I got grandfathered in, so I will be the slowest person out there, but I'll be wearing my Cable Finder gear. Nice. And I'll be powered by Cable Finder. So look, we're going to be getting some video clips out about that here over the next few weeks, and then certainly after the event. But and you can catch all of that on Cable Finder's LinkedIn page, or you can always just reach out to me directly, Jeff Pratt, Cable Finder.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you.
I need all the luck that I can get.
That's impressive. Running 3 miles for me, I feel like it's an accomplishment. So I can only imagine the training that you're going through to do that. But that'll be awesome to watch you along the way. And if anybody else is interested, it sounds like they can. You'll be posting and sharing your journey with us. So. Very cool. Well, Jeff, it's been great hearing from you about Cable Finder, all the exciting things on the roadmap, what's to come, and then understanding that in a month or so we'll be seeing you in Vegas. So
appreciate the opportunity. It's been a blast.
Awesome. Well, have a good one, and that's a wrap.